Welcome to this video from Girlguiding Gloucestershire, one of a series of videos to help you navigate through the accounts package from Girlguiding. In this video, we're going to look at the annual accounts that you have to complete at the end of your financial year. What's great about this package is that if you complete all the information as you go through the year onto the different pages, the annual accounts page, which is shown on the screen here, will automatically populate the majority of the information for you. So, for example, it's pulled through your unit name and the dates from the very first information page. It's pulled through your categories from the income and the expenditure page from your income and expenditure pages. It's pulled through the totals that you've spent on those different categories into the income and expenditure list for this year. What it can't do is look at the information from last year because that would have been in a different spreadsheet. So you will need to go through and type these details in. If we scroll down the page, you'll see that it's adding the totals here for you, the total income and the total expenditure there as well. It's calculating for you. And it's also calculating whether you've got a surplus or a deficit for the year. So a surplus means that you've got more money than you started with, and that shows as a positive number, or a deficit means that you've got less money than you started with, and that shows as a negative number like this one. And it's okay to have a deficit or a surplus, so long as you've budgeted for it and you know why you've got that figure going down. It's pulled through those opening balances that you put in on that information page as well, and those are also down here. And then it's calculated your closing balances. So at the moment, this unit has not got very much money at all. Now, if you watched the first video about the information page, I promised to tell you where to get those closing balances from to put as your opening balances for next year. And this is them. So for your next year's spreadsheet, these figures here will become your opening balance figures. There's also space here to be able to put your figure if you have any assets and liabilities. And then when you print this off, you can sign it and date it as the person who's created the accounts. And your reviewer, once they've done their job, can sign and date it as well. There's also space within this spreadsheet, if you click on the bank rec page, to be able to check that your bank balance is the correct balance at the end of the year. So this page shows you that the bank balance according to the accounts is £19.98. When you look at your bank balance, you might see, for example, that actually it's £39.98. So if you pop that in there, it will show you that there's a difference of £20. That doesn't necessarily mean that you've done something wrong, but in this case, we've got a check and we can put the details in here. Check number 69 has not been cleared yet, and that was for £20. And that will show you then that the difference is nothing. That's the correct figure now. So it's okay for your bank balance not to balance with your accounts, provided you can show in here why that's the case. And those, when you print them off, the annual accounts, and get them signed, are what you need to pass to a commissioner to show that you've done your accounts for the year.